Tyrone makes a frightening discovery: approximately younger Ruby in Coronation Street. Tyrone Dobbs' existence has spiraled into turmoil over current months and subsequent weeks. Coronation Street is ready to supply but any other devastating blow. The liked mechanic, nevertheless improving from a brutal hit and run, can also additionally find a darkish mystery regarding his younger daughter, Ruby. The ordeal started whilst Carl Webster heartlessly plowed into Tyrone earlier than rushing away, leaving him gravely injured inside the center of the street. Doctors later discovered he had suffered fractured vertebrae and a risky blood clot urgent in opposition to his spine. Upon regaining consciousness, Tyrone became devastated to find out he'd misplaced all feeling in his legs. Although a few sensation has when you consider that returned, his docs have warned him that a complete recuperation may want to take years if it is even possible. Adjusting to existence in a wheelchair has been agonizing for Tyrone. Simple obligations have ended up everyday battles, and a current fall at some stage in his bodily remedy left him each shaken and humiliated. Fizz Dobbs, determined to shield her husband, misplaced her mood whilst she found out that Tyrone's mother, Cassie Plummer, had left him unattended. In a second of anger, Fizz ordered Cassie to depart their home. Cassie later attempted to patch matters up through inviting the own circle of relatives out for lunch on the bistro. However, the well-intentioned gesture quick became bitter whilst Tyrone, painfully self-conscious, struggled to navigate the eating place in his wheelchair or even to control his meal. Embarrassment boiled over whilst Tyrone flung his plate to the floor in frustration. Disturbing, they pass home. Before they may leave, Fizz found out her purse become missing, prompting nearby lad Ollie Driscoll to step in and retrieve it. What could have been a candy second best deepened Tyrone's experience of inadequacy. As if the Dobbs' own circle of relatives hadn't suffered enough, new hassle become quietly festering. Hope Stape, Tyrone's daughter from a preceding relationship, has been receiving cruel, nameless messages attacking her looks, leaving her emotionally crushed. Following her Halloween makeover on the salon, Hope becomes scented once more with a vicious text. When she overheard Jake Windass giggling nearby, she jumped to conclusions, accusing him of being the culprit. Hope ultimately confided in Fizz and Cassie approximately the bullying. However, Jake passionately denied any wrongdoing. The subsequent day, tensions exploded whilst Hope, nevertheless satisfied of his guilt, smashed Jake's Telecell smartphone in the front of him. The incident sparked a heated disagreement among the Dobbs and the Windass families. Tyrone became left absolutely stunned. Fizz had saved the trolling ordeal from him, fearing that extra strain may want to get worse his fragile condition. Meanwhile, Ruby Dobbs turns into the contemporary sufferer of cruelty at school. Mocked for having a previous Telecell smartphone, she begs Tyrone for a brand new one. When he tells her the own circle of relatives truly cannot come up with the money for it, Ruby storms off, humiliated and angry. Later that day, Hope suggests her father any other hateful message. Tyrone's blood runs bloodless whilst he reads the identical phrases Ruby's classmates had used, cringy and clapped. The frightening twist of fate Flora a terrifying suspicion in his mind. Cadets that the individual tormenting Hope is not a stranger at all. However, her very own sister, Tyrone faces a heartbreaking dilemma. Will he dare to confront Ruby? Or may want to the fact shatter what is left of his already fractured own circle of relatives?
Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more movie spoilers next week. Goodbye and see you again.